Hey y'all, welcome back. A breakfast brunch is happening and they want women to mind your business. Phyllis Smart is here to share more on what you can expect. Phyllis, it's great to see you.
It's good to see you, Sean, always.
And like I was telling you before, it's usually the other way around. I'm down in Allendale or Fairfax and now you're here in the big old city.
Yes, I'm in the big A.
All right, let's get right to it. So this event is Saturday coming up. 10 to 1 over at USC Salkehatchie at the Atrium.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the purpose of the event.
Mind Your Business Brunch. It came and it derived from the fact that I feel that women, if they really mind their business, Sean, the business that pays them, they'll be billionaires by now. It derived from the fact that I heard a conference by Sarah Jakes, and she had a Mind Your Business lunch. And I figured that, okay, God, I said, we really need to equip women to be able to mind their businesses that they have started, the businesses that pays them. And I thought that it would be a good idea to do it, Okay. And it is Women in Business Month.
It is, absolutely,
it is. And I usually do something every March to be able to promote women in business. Yes.
And why is it so important for you to promote women in business?
Because I believe that there are so many times when women enter into business and they have great ideas. They have great motivation to be able to do this business, but they do not have the resources that they need in order to do the business. So I have come together with some ladies, and we're going to offer them resources to be able to, for them to be able to sustain their businesses.
And it's a diverse expertise for these panelists. So kind of tell me a little bit about some of the panelists and their expertise.
Okay, you have Shaniqua Washington. She now lives and resides in Charleston, and Shaniqua is an international and national business owner. She has a business that she started in Ghana, and for women over there to be able to help them with feminine needs and to be able to empower them in their businesses. And you have Chris Humphrey. Chris is a podcaster, newscast girl, where she really pushes women to be able to do business with podcasts. You know, I'm not a techie girl, but she definitely is. She knows how to move and shake in that arena. And then we have Tamika Walker. Tamika Walker is a doula. She helps women give birth to their babies naturally. But she also has a health business, and that's big for me with health. And then we have Carmen Washington. Carmen Washington is an Allendale native. She calls herself the queen of real estate. She really helps a lot of women when it comes to real estate, how to be able to produce that business. And then we have, we have Cassandra Fry. I don't know why. That's my motivation girl. When I said she's my motivation girl, she literally produces merchandise for me. She could see it and she could produce it, and she has an international and national business as well.
How did you go about picking these particular ladies for this particular group?
It definitely is always a God thing.
Yes,
you know, he will pull me together with these ladies. Shaniqua Washington, one of the panelists, calls me the gatherer. And she said I could gather people from all walks of life and bring them together. But it definitely was a God thing, and he put it together, and we just went forth with it.
And you mentioned it will be opportunities for the participants to get business cards from these folks and different things like that as well.
Yes, we really want the ladies that are coming to be able to have a one-on-one with the panelists, to be able to not feel that the panelists are so big that they cannot talk to them. This group that is coming of panelists, they are very humble women. They're women that know what it is to start from the bottom and now have made it. And so we want to keep it that way. We don't want them to ever feel that someone is above them. And I think that they're going to really have a good experience from these ladies.
And you told me before this is free 99 because God told you to make it free, right?
Yes, God told me to make it free, and I was like, what? But my motto is, if it's your will, God, it's your bill. So he'll make sure that everything goes into place. And we have had sponsorship from as far as Washington, D.C. to be able to sponsor this event with us. USC partnered with us to be able to make this event free. So yes, it's free. It's definitely a free event.
And what is your hope for ladies to learn from this once it's over?
What I want them to be able to see that they can do it. that they could stay, if they stay consistent with their business and not bow out and not let life become overwhelming, then they'll see that they could do it. I definitely want them to see that you have to run a legitimate business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have the tendency to want to do hair at home and nails at home, and those things are now things of the past. People cannot see your expertise unless you get out of your house, unless you get out of your comfort zone, because many of them have become comfortable doing it like that. And in that comfort zone, they will never see the greatness that they could do and how far they could go.
Well, Ms. Phyllis, you know, change is difficult. It's scary.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And, you know, I know how it is because I had to change my mindset. And that's another part of Mind Your Business, is because it's a mindset that we're trying to change. See, you have to have the right mindset when you start business. You're going to have a stable mind. And I didn't have that. I didn't have a stable mind. I just knew that I wanted to make money.
Yeah.
And I could do that very well. But there are details about business that we sometimes overlook. You know, we overlook the fact that we need to register the business.
Yeah.
You know, Uncle Sam wants his taxes, and a lot
Are
of
you
times.
sure about that?
Yeah, he wants it. I promise you, he wants it, and with him wanting it, we have to give it to him. So we just want them to take away a good business mindset, to be able to say, okay, I can do this. You know, I could be the next Oprah, or, you know, I could be the next Phyllis Smart.
Yeah.
That can happen, you know, because you have to be able to dream. And that's one thing we want them to take from this, to be able to dream and to see their business successful.
And Ms. Phyllis, I know you have social media, but, you know, for folks who may not know your social media, let them know your social media handle.
Well, I am Phyllis Smart, the unapologetic maven on Facebook. I have a Snapchat, and it's just Phyllis Smart. I have Instagram, and it's Phyllis Smart DST for Delta Sigma Theta sorority.
Yes.
1987. And so my email address, I always give my personal one because I don't want you to get nothing that's not me. It's ps6952@yahoo.com. You can find me at any of those places, and I will answer you, and I will respond back.
Okay, sounds good to me. So this event, again, is going to be this Saturday.
Yes.
From 10 until 1 over at USC Salkehatchie at the Atrium.
Yes, that's exactly correct.
And you know, it's a lot more stuff that you got going on, but I promise you, we'll be chatting soon.
We will be chatting
So everyone
soon.
will know what's going on.
Yes.
Ms. Phyllis, thank you for coming here all
Thank
the way
you,
to
Sean.
Augusta. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
problem.
having me.
Anytime. And we'll be right back.